Okay, we're going to talk about problems that involve FOIL. It's probably what you're more familiar with. I teach it in something what's called the generic rectangle. Sometimes students refer to it as the Punnett square. But we're going to make a generic rectangle, treat it as a multiplication table to fill in the squares, then combine our like terms to write the answer. So we've got x plus 6 times x plus 2. So we got two terms in each parentheses. So I'm going to need a 2 by 2 Punnett square generic rectangle. I just like to take the first parentheses, write it on the side, so x and positive 6. Second parentheses on top, x and 2. Then we treat it like a multiplication table. So x times x is x squared. X times 2 is 2x. 6 times x is 6x. And then this last box is 6 times 2, which is 12. If you do this correctly, you're going to find that you have like terms on the diagonal there. So my answer, I start with the first box, x squared. Now I can add these two terms together. So 6x, and the reason I like to circle it because it reminds me, because there's a plus sign in here, is the way I think of it. 6x plus 2x is positive 8x, and then the 12 is positive, so plus 12. Example 2, x minus 5 times x plus 8. So again, I've got x, and since it's a minus 5, I put a negative 5 there. Then on top, x and positive 8. So again, x times x is x squared. X times 8 is 8x. Negative 5 times x is negative 5x. Negative 5 times 8 is negative 40. And again, you're going to notice like terms, negative 5x and 8x are like terms. So I've got x squared. Now it's negative 5x plus 8x. So negative 5 plus 8 is positive 3x. And then since the 40 is negative, I got minus 40. Okay, example 3, x minus 7 times x plus 3. So again, I got x minus 7, so I got negative 7. X and positive 3. X times x, still x squared. X times 3 is 3x. Negative 7 times x is negative 7x. Negative 7 times 3 is negative 21. So again, like terms, negative 7x and positive 3x. So I've got x squared, negative 7x plus 3x. Well, negative 7 plus 3 is negative 4x. Then the 21 is negative, so minus 21. Okay, example 4, x plus 8 times x minus 8. So we got x and 8 and x and negative 8. So x times x is x squared. X times negative 8 is negative 8x. 8 times x is 8x, and 8 times negative 8 is negative 64. So here my like terms are about 8x and negative 8x. So that gives me x squared. Now if I combine 8 and negative 8, I actually get 0, so I don't need to put 0x. And then I got minus 64. Example 5. 2x plus 7 times x plus 4. Still a 2 by 2. This time I got 2x, positive 7, x, and positive 4. So 2x times 2x times x is 2x squared. 2x times 4 is 8x. 7 times x is 7x. 7 times 4 is 28. So I got like terms of 7x and 8x. So I got 2x squared. 7x plus 8x is positive 15x. And then plus 28. The last example I want to look at is 3x minus 4 times 2x minus 5. So I got 3x, negative 4, 2x, and negative 5. 3x times 2x, 6x squared. 3x times negative 5 is negative 15x. Negative 4 times 2x is negative 8x. Negative 4 times negative 5 is positive 20. So again, I have like terms of negative 8 and negative 15. So I've got 6x squared, negative 8 and negative 15. Negative 8 plus negative 15 is negative 23x. And then the 20 is positive, so plus 20.